This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Delighted to be joined by the mighty Celt himself,
What's
Tyrone
happening?
McKenna.
How's things?
How are you, mate?
I'm good, just chilling in the house, trying to get through packing for Dubai in the morning. So the excitement has hit, the realization it's happening, it's close. I'm excited.
For the one or two people who don't know, you're in Dubai next weekend taking on Regis Prograis.
Yeah.
You don't take the easy route, mate.
Listen, I have this thing where I go the opposite of cherry picking. I go out looking the hardest fights. Cherry picking is something I'd hate to be known as in a boxing career, and so I go out and make sure I get the hardest fights possible. And the hardest fight possible in the world right now that I could have fought is Prograis. So there we go. I'm a man of my word.
Good man. I think it's fair to say that not if you look at social media, not many's giving you a chance, Tyrone. So can you persuade people why you're going to beat him?
Listen, they can doubt all they want. Doubt. That feeds me. I'm just excited that there's zero pressure on me because of everyone on social media and everyone on the newspapers and podcasts and all not giving me a chance. Even the Irish people not even giving me a chance. And it excites me because there's no pressure on me. All the pressure's on him. He's ex-world champion, former unified world champion, this big star in America. Serious knockout power, Tyrone doesn't stand a chance. And that puts no pressure on me. So I can go out, relaxed, put on a masterclass, bring the best Tyrone McKenna, and prove everyone wrong. So I'm buzzing for it.
We were just talking off camera there. It's safe to say he's probably not fought anyone like you before. I don't think he knows what's coming, does he?
No, like he's probably looking at me. He's 6'1" southpaw. He's gonna box behind the jab and keep a distance, and certainly not what's going to happen. I'm a man that likes to tear it up and give the fans what they want and entertain everyone. And because I certainly could if I want. I've had a great amateur background, and I could just stand there, box behind the jab and bore people, but that's not what I'm about. I'm about entertaining, and he's going to find that out on Saturday. And he's going to find out how tough Belfast fighters are when he hits me the hardest dig he can, and I smile and wave him forward because that's what's going to happen.
Again, social media, we saw a couple of snaps of you yesterday. You're looking in terrific shape. I know it's a relatively run-of-the-mill question, but how has camp gone, mate? Are you in the shape of your life?
Yeah, I mean, after Christmas, I'd had a bit too much turkey. I'd had a few too much Baileys, but it was probably the heaviest I've ever been. But 10 weeks of hell, or 11 weeks it will be in fighting it, of grind down, hard work, unbelievable sparring Jack Catterall, sparring top level opponents, Paddy Donovan, Gary Cully. I've had Paul Ransel. I've had serious sparring this camp. The track's been a bit. See, normally in camps I'll have maybe an injury or a niggle or weight won't be good or I'll be missing out in good sparring or something. See, this camp, every single thing has been there. I've had good sparring, my weight's good. There's not one fault in this camp, so I have no complaints. I have no excuses, no nothing. I'm going in there 100% the best I've ever been.
Brilliant. And it's safe to say from when the fight was first made, you two don't really like each other, do you? Or is that all for sure?
Listen, I don't know Prograis. I don't know if I like him or don't like him. I just know that he stands my way of getting to be world champion. So at the minute, he's my enemy. He's the man I want to beat up, and I will beat up next week. But I don't know him as a person. We'll see after the fight what he's like. But as of now, yep, I don't like him.
Safe to say it is probably the biggest fight of your career. If you win this, Tyrone, do you realise how high this will catapult you? Because this will shoot you well beyond anything if you'd beaten O'Hara or Jack Catterall, won't it?
Yeah, I've thought of it. Listen, from the start of my career, I've always said I'm going to be mixing with the top guys in the world. And I'm finally here. I'm mixing with the top guys in the world, and it just excites me. It makes me. I feel at ease that I'm finally doing what I've said I'm going to do all these years. I've been pro, I don't know, 10 years or something. It's took me that long to get here, but I'm here. And yeah, when I win against him, everyone's saying that he's way above my class, he's levels above me, but they've said that about Jack Catterall as well. I fought him when he was number one in the world, and I showed everyone that what Terry McKenna is about, and how tough I am and how good I am. And people wrote me off in that fight. They wrote me off numerous times in fights, and I've always shown that I belong. We're level, and this won't be any different next week. So don't be surprised when I do beat Prograis, and I am sprung way up the board. As once I beat Prograis and Josh Taylor moves up, I'm basically one of the top guys in the division.
You say that, and you've mentioned Jack Catterall. Looking back at that fight now, knowing what we know how he performed against Josh Taylor, does that make your performance even better? Because that was a proper fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are raiding me off, but to take him, Jack Catterall, who had a very close fight with Josh Taylor, to take him on 1 point, and I was only starting him a pro career at 11 fights or 12 fights or something. So, like, he was the world number one, but I was nobody when I fought him, and I took him into 1 point. So it shows, and I've learned so much from them. So it shows what level I am, and I don't know why people are raiding me off so quickly.
Well, so can I just get your thoughts on the Catterall Taylor fight, Tyrone? No doubt I've never known a fight like a touch paper in regards to judges like this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with both of them, so they hate to give opinions on it, really. But look, I think on my scorecard, Jack Catterall probably did enough to win, but there was a lot of close rounds. I think the thing is, people are so focused on that Josh Taylor should have absolutely. They were thinking he was going to batter Jack Catterall. He was leagues above, and because it was closer, there's a lot of rounds that were close. They were going right. Jack won that. Jack won that. Jack won that. But there was a lot of close rounds. But I did have it for Jack. With the knockdown and stuff like that, it was, to me, Jack probably did enough to win.
On a personal level, Tyrone, if you go over to Dubai and you put on a masterclass and then the judges rob you, how would you react to that?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen. But I don't know. I don't know how I would react. I'd probably be good at it anyway.
We'll leave it there. Regardless of this weekend, there's some massive domestic fights as well lined up for you, isn't there? You can tell by the accent there's a lad from our neck of the woods who's mentioned your name, I think, Lewis.
Lewis, yeah. Lewis, do you know what? Really like Lewis. I've always said that I would like to fight Lewis. I think I always look at people and say, would fans enjoy that fight? And I know for a fact fans would love me to fight Lewis Richardson. It'd be an absolute war. He stands there in trade, I stand there in trade. He's a lovely guy, but it's a fight I would absolutely love. I'd go to Newcastle and fight him. He could come to Belfast and fight me. It's definitely one I've always wanted to have in my career, one way or another.
It would be some fight, especially up here. Again, we were touching on it, Tyrone. The Belfast fans travel. Are you expecting many over there?
Do you know what? I think the Mick Conlan and a lot of Belfast fans are already, like, it's a week before my fight, so they're already out of pocket going over to watch him. And then my fight was announced after that, so a lot of them are already going, even my own mates. Yeah. So they couldn't even afford to go to Dubai. Is an expensive trip. Yeah. So, but seeing Dubai, there is a lot of Irish already. It's a massive Irish connections over there. People that work out there from Ireland. So I've got a lot of mails saying that there's a lot of Irish people going to the fights. It's in an Irish district. It's on Paddy's Day weekend, and they celebrate Paddy's Day pretty heavily over there. So I'm expecting a big crowd. Although it's away from home, I think it'll feel like home to me.
Brilliant. And the good news for everybody back over here is the fight, it's all shown on Eurosport now, isn't it? That was announced, so we're all going to see it.
It's lethal. I mean, it's a great channel. I think Eurosport's been kind of neglected over the years. It used to be a big channel back in the day. I remember I used to watch it myself. And then it kind of went under the radar for a while. And it's good to see big time boxing back on it. I think it's a channel that I think everyone gets when they get Sky, like the package, the sports package. So
It's a free one,
a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people will have it, and all the bars in the city and stuff will have it to be able to show it. So it's good to get it on that kind of broadcast. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Same here, mate. A couple of quick ones just to end with, Tyrone. You put out on Twitter that you're buzzing for the main event after your fight.
Yeah.
Sonny Edwards and Mohammed Wasim. Providing how your fight goes, are you going to try and get back to the dressing room and then back to ringside to watch it?
Yeah, I might just not even get changed, just sit down and watch it. Obviously Wasim was my old teammate. I love Wasim. He's a legend of a man. Sonny Edwards is lethal. He's a friend of mine as well. So, but I know there's such a needle in there. Like, they don't like each other. Aye. They do not like each other. And Sonny's came out and said he's got a bit of a grudge with Danny Vaughan, his old trainer, and there's just a needle. It's the beef there is it's exciting for me. So I think it's going to be a great fight to watch. I think the build-up's going to be good the fight week, and I mean, we know Sonny Edwards is an outspoken guy, and Wasim, he's a bit of a hothead as well. Like, he won't stand there and take shit. So I'm excited to see how it pans out in fight week, and then I think the fight's going to be great. I mean, Wasim comes forward, he's aggressive. He's exciting to watch. I love watching it, Wasim. And then we got Sonny, who's a world-class boxer. So we'll see which one prevails.
Can't wait. There's a cracking Probellum card on in Newcastle shortly afterwards, and they're starting to go, aren't they? They're putting on some proper...
My mate Ritson, he's on it. He's headlining, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said before, it's a fight I've always loved the photo, so hopefully he keeps on winning, I keep winning, and then boom, we can fight each other for a world title.
And is this the start of Probellum putting on cards of this quality week in, week out, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they've signed that TV deal. I think they're releasing maybe 10 dates or something soon, or a handful of dates anyway. So, I mean, they're taking over the north of England, boxing wise. They've signed some big names out there. They've signed some big names all around the world. So I think they are going to be starting to do big cards. I mean, this one that I'm on is massive. It's a world title fight, and then you've got me v Prograis. I mean, that's not bit of a wish. Prograis is a massive name in the sport. So it's looking good, looking very positive for Probellum.
Last one on the boxing, Tyrone. Just a message for fans back home who are going to tune into Eurosport. What's going to happen next Saturday?
They know what's going to happen. A war is coming. It's just going to be a tear up. I mean, it could be in a boombox for Icar. I'm not going to take a backward step. I don't believe he's going to take a backward step. So we're expecting blood, guts. Hopefully a serious war for everyone to enjoy.
Can't wait. And I have to end. We're both massive Evertonians.
Yep.
I thought I'd end on a negative. Mate, what on earth's happening this season? Are we stopping up?
You know what? It's just depressing. After about 2 months ago, I stopped watching the matches just because it's too depressing.
Yeah.
As you said, the centre halves are just terrible. It just needs I don't even know what it needs. It needs something. But we just have to hope that we don't get relegated this year. We need to stay above the bottom three, and I hope we can escape relegation and then do something over the summer, get new signings and sell players what players need sold, and then have a better season next year, because this year's went to shit.
Oh mate, it's just a write-off, innit?
Yeah, like it's I don't know what to say. Don't even know what to say.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Tyrone. I'll put a tenner double on you to beat Prograis and Everton to stop up, and then when you fight Ritson in Newcastle, I'll shout you a beer.
No worries. Good man.
Tyrone McKenna, it's been a pleasure. Safe travels tomorrow and good luck next Saturday, mate.
Thanks. Yeah.
Take care.